happen. It's fine. For me, this is very rotational, so I would be looking for long opportunities. As a hypo A, hypo B or C would, at the end of the day, hypo B might be, what's hypo B? Probably it's going to be the same. It's just a rotational environment, right? At the end of the day, hypo B, instead of A going all the way up here, hypo B might just be up to here. Instead of all the way up to there, could just be up to there. Where my weekly is, probably is going to be there. But I don't want to be shorting here. Right? I can be honest with you. I don't want to short here. Even though delta's down, everything looks perfect, I just wouldn't want to short there. Okay? Because like I said, there's an upward pressure on the market. I'd be too worried that there's potential for these longer term guys to come into the market. Clearly they're not involved today, right? OTF, they're not in the market today. They're taking their foot off the gas. They've done their business yesterday. They're not in the market, all right? I can tell you, they're not in the market. It's as simple as that. These guys, they're not in the market. To some extent, swing guys might be, but not in size. It's just locals and HFT. That's it. You can see it a mile off. Honestly, you'll get better at this. As you get experience, you'll be able to see it a mile off. So they're not in the market. I'll probably look for long opportunities there. Very difficult read using delta. I think that was really the only opportunity I saw on this day. If I remember correctly on the Discord, I didn't actually trade this day. But had I had, I think I would have been looking for long opportunities here for some of these shorts. Look, heavily short to get trapped. Simple as that. So yeah, that's it. Obviously, you can never tell. That's why I wanted to show you what I actually did in the Discord. That I did buy on, I think it was Monday. I wrote it down there. Wednesday and Friday. So I was buying the market, okay? I didn't just make all this stuff up. I was buying the market heavily in big size, as you guys saw. But I wasn't involved on this day. But if I was, being completely honest with you, I would be buying it here in this area with a view to these guys getting stopped, as in the shorts. Locals coming in and driving the market back up. I would not be looking for shorts in this area, even though it on paper looks like a great opportunity, just in case OTF came back in the market and just decided to do some late day buying or morning buying or whatever. It's just too risky. Okay, so hopefully that's clear. Okay, let's press play. In fact, let me just pause that a sec because that merged those two. Okay, and let's cut this. Guys, you can see it here. The market's building up now. It's really, the longs are coming through. OTF and now, having taken that day pause, this is incredibly bullish. Right? There's no surprise I was all over this market this day on Wednesday, just a few days ago, as you saw. Now you can see why. It's incredibly bullish, all right? It's suicide to do anything else. I hope you can see that. It's suicide to sell this type of market. Yeah, you just cannot be selling this market. Okay. Hope you can see. Every single where you look, right, this market is a long. It's really as simple as that. Second. So I did some buying at the open. You can see why now, right? Just gonna go through our hypos again very briefly. Weekly has now changed. It's no longer rotational. See, a lot of these you can just kind of keep them and just pick up the next day. It's nice when you're there every day. You can see what the market's trying to achieve over the week. Clearly buyers are in town this week. They took their foot off the gas on Tuesday. They were aggressive on Monday. Tuesday they took their foot off the gas, rested, let some value build. Boom, key off that value and imbalance, right? weekly was really starting to break there earlier in the morning. This is just continuing, isn't it? Look, sort of a fast trend. We've said it here already, fast trend. So really, and we've broken out of sort of the top of the sort of prior month value area. So we're doing what? It's like we're breaking out of a CVA high. We're breaking out of a P, well, it's M, isn't it? Prior monthly value area high. Same thing. Quarterly, similar sort of thing. We just kind of broke the rotation. And do you remember what I said? We went to one extreme. We've got potential to go to the extreme. This is a great longing opportunity. And lo and behold, what do we have? DVA, market condition, imbalanced, rhythm, sort of a fast trend. Right? Overnight. Guys, you're not going to get a better long than this. You're not going to get a better opportunity than this. If this happens, got to be all over this. CVA broke, up, right? See that? CVAL, CVA H, sorry, value high, broke, very, very bullish. And order flow, greater than 0. Guys, look at this. It's on a plate, right? It's on a plate for you to be buying this market. I would not be selling this in a million years. I don't care, even if it goes rotational. Like, no way, right? I would not sell this in a million years. And really, that's it. I would just be looking to buy this market. I bought it in the morning anyway, and then obviously I just got out as it popped up. Straightforward day, guys. Really, nothing much else for me to say on that one. Your hypo would obviously be some form of, I'm not going to draw them all because obviously I'm going to rush ahead, but yeah, it would be some sort of, you know, long, potentially the second one would be pullback and then long, third one would be what, fail and go down here kind of thing. And then obviously you could have a CVA if you wanted section, right, and you could just say this would be your line in the sand, 32 40, you know, stroke, really anywhere here. And I talked about this in the Discord a lot on this day. I remember now, 32 to 32.40. I said it's everyone's watching it, huge area, and that's kind of your line in the sand. Breakout value pullback above. Expectation is for us to go up and probably test higher targets. It wasn't meant to be, but that's okay. Plenty of opportunity to make money. You know, you're talking over 80, 90, 100 ticks, moves, right? This is swing trading at its finest, intraday swing trading. So hopefully that was clear. Let's move on. I'm going to move on at a fast pace whilst I just clean this, just so it can catch up with itself. Just get rid of some of this. You know, I said it before, order flow doesn't have to be about getting absorption or finding trap buyers and sellers. It can be as simple as markets going up, huge positive delta, buyers are in town. Fantastic information. Simple as that. Very strong order flow information. Don't always get obsessed with, oh, there was an absorption. It doesn't matter. Right, it's good enough. This is incredible information. We've gone up 5,000 plus 5,000 on the day. Or we're working towards that at the morning session. You know, we've gone above 2,500, working towards 5,000, potentially plus 10,000. We didn't quite make it on this day. That's okay. But we're incredibly positive, right? It's better than the delta being down here. Do you see? It doesn't have to be always the funky stuff. It can just be good old-fashioned. Buyers are coming in, and that's it. It's as simple as that. So I jump forward here. On this day. So let's see what happened on this day. I didn't actually trade this day. I didn't like the market. I felt In fact, if you remember, I only traded on Wednesday and then Friday. I skipped this day. And there was a reason for that. I'll tell you why in a second. Let me just clear some of this up. All right, so in terms of the weekly, we were, if you look in the morning, so this is something you've always got to be quite mindful of. If you look in the morning, right there, do you see we were right up? This is what I didn't like about it. It was quite stretched. It was at the plus 2 SD. We're in imbalance, but look, it's very stretched, right? That's where we were, very stretched, plus 2 SD. So with this, I would have put plus 2 SD. So at the time, I just didn't like it, all right? The fact we're up at 2 SD, and then also, if you look where we were on the monthly, can you see it? Right there, pushing the 2 SD again. I don't necessarily like it when I don't mind if we pull back in, normalize. There, that's okay. I don't like the plus 2 SD. So at this stage, I just felt that it just wasn't right, okay? The market wasn't right. I didn't like it. Okay, that's just me. I did not like the market at that stage because we were so high. We were pushing up against the 2 SD. Guess, you know, it's at that stage I started thinking to myself, maybe, you know, this slow trend